It's shameful that in British Columbia, there are over 2,100 portables across the province's 60 public school districts, as a record amount of BC students receive their education in portables this year. Portables that lack bathrooms, heating, air conditioning, accessible entrances like ramps, and can be summarized figuratively and literally by this student.
When it stinks, it really stinks.
Yeah, they stink. Now, some folks will blame immigration as if new Canadians don't expand the tax base from which you can fund schools, and some will blame the BC NDP. I mean, they're in charge, and the problem is only getting worse. And according to the CBC, the province doesn't even track the number of portable classrooms. How do you decrease the things when you don't even know the number of the things you're trying to decrease? In fairness, the BC NDP doubled annual school capital funding since 2017, but they're playing catch up after annual school capital funding was frozen for 8 years before that. Frozen by BC United, then known as the BC Liberals, who as the provincial government closed down 267 schools in 16 years. Maybe we wouldn't need portables if those 267 schools were open today. In 2012 alone, under then Finance Minister Kevin Falcon, the current leader of BC United who wants to be premier, Falcon sold off 48 pieces of public land that were education properties, including 21 in Surrey. Land that could have been used to build more schools. That's how we got here. Years of underfunding, closing down schools, selling off public land without the foresight that the population will grow, especially in Surrey, and without the foresight that the rising cost of land means that it now costs way more to buy that land back to build more public schools. Now, none of this excuses the BC NDP, which needs to spend more money on public education to make up for years of bad decisions by Kevin Falcon and the other guys. Because if they don't, this whole mess, like the portables themselves, will only get stinkier.